What is up, all of you awesome and amazing people on YouTube? Cooter Malloy here, coming at you with another exciting video. Okay, so I'm going to make pasta dough according to KitchenAid's recipe for egg noodle pasta, I guess, which is basically what they're saying is to like this video. That would be a good time to hit that like button down there below if you like what you're seeing. Also, there's the subscribe button down there. There's also some pretty cool products in the description section, so make sure you click on that. And also, there's a link to my Facebook page, Cooter Malloy Product Reviews, down there after you click the like button. Okay, so basically the recipe, according to KitchenAid in their manual, is to put 3.5 cups of sifted flour into the mixer with 3 whole eggs, and then you're supposed to fill up the measuring cup to 7/8 full, which is kind of like right there, like on a measuring cup, with any additional water that you need to get to that 7/8 cup, right? So you pour all that stuff in, then they're telling you to use 1 teaspoon of salt, and then also save an additional 1 tablespoon of additional water should you need it. Pun intended, need it, get it. Anyways, what's going on here is I have 1 cup of semolina flour, then I put in 2.5 cups of bread flour, like really high protein bread flour, like 13 grams of protein bread flour. So basically that's the total of 3.5 cups of total flour. And then I have my 7/8 cup, right, of 3, consisting of the 3 whole eggs plus whatever additional water I needed to make up for the difference to get me to the 7/8 of a cup. So it was like the 3 whole eggs came out to maybe like right there, and then I just had to add maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of water to get to that point where I was at the full 7/8. So now I'm at this point right now. This has been mixing for about a minute on the stir cycle. This is where most people panic. They're like, what's going on? Do I need to add something? Do I need to add more flour, add more what? No, just let the mixer go and let it do its thing. So as you can see here, I'm going to turn mine to the stir position. It gets kind of loud with the machine going, but basically, eventually, all this will form together into a bigger and bigger dough ball. As you can see, it's starting to go right now. I'm not scraping the sides of the bowl just yet because I want to see what the dough is going to tell me, what the dough wants to do. So eventually it'll keep pulling and pulling and pulling and kneading and kneading and kneading and getting to the point where it's going to want to turn into a full-blown ball. What I could do here, something that KitchenAid doesn't tell you, but what I could do here is maybe do like a little spritz of olive oil. Just 1 little spritz like that. That's basically the equivalent of maybe like a 1/4 teaspoon of olive oil. What that's going to help to do is that's going to help to pull the dough together. See now how it's starting to form a better ball? And then hopefully these 2 or 3 hemispheres will come together into one. And I'm still just on the stir cycle. See, so just one click in from being completely off. And as you can tell, the dough is starting to come together a little bit better. And there it goes. Anyways, in the meantime, now would be a good time to go ahead and hit that like button down there below. Smash that like button. Help me out. Also, you can hit the subscribe button. There's also some pretty cool links down in the description section. Links to this 6-quart bowl lift stand mixer from KitchenAid. You get the idea. All down in the description section down there below. By the way, if you have a comment, go ahead and post the comment down there in the comment section. You never know when your comment could turn into a future video. So, as you can see, the dough ball is starting to be better formed now. Right? And I'm still letting it do a thing. I guess it got a little mad at me. Okay. See, what that says is that the machine is straining a little bit too much. Another mistake a lot of people will make, let me shut this off. Another mistake a lot of people will make is they'll try to go to level 2 at this point. What that's going to do is if you go to level 2, it's just going to rip the dough ball apart, which is what I don't want. I want the water that's in the flour, that's hydrating the flour, to start forming those gluten bonds. So low and slow is the way to go. But as you saw there in what was going on with the mixer, the straining that was going on with the motor, this is the point where I would just shut it off, scrape down the sides of the bowl, and then just start doing some hand kneading for maybe a minute or two. There's no reason to go to level 2. And I think KitchenAid even tells you not to go above level 2 anyways. But even if you wanted to go to level 2, I still wouldn't do it. That's just me. That's just my own preference. I think you saw the point where the machine was starting to strain a little bit, and that's where I shut the machine off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lower the bowl and then basically scrape down the sides of the bowl with a scraper or spatula, something like that. I think I've got a video or two out there of these guys. These were great. These, what are they called? The good grips? I think that's what it is, right? Is that what they are? Let me make sure. Hang on. There you go. Dioro. The Dioro spatula set. I think they come 3 or 4 sometimes to a set. Or I can use another handy dandy tool, the actual dough scraper. I've done a video on this as well. If you want to go ahead and check out that video, down in the description or down below, I'll try to post some of the stuff in there. But here would be a basic like pastry shaper thing or dough scraper. Sometimes they're called different things. Or I could use this to kind of scrape down the sides. You get the idea. The dough that's in there should come off pretty easily at this point, right? Because I've got enough salt, water, and flour in there to give me a nice good mixture to where it's not going to stick too much. And then, like I said, what I might do is come back in for a second pass with the dough scraper. But all this stuff will be down in the products down below in the description, so make sure you check those out. Go ahead and like this video if you like what you saw. Continuing forward, what I'm going to do is I'm going to knead this for about, I'd say just about a minute, just to form into a little tiny ball. I'll probably do that on the countertop. And then what I'll do is I'll just cover it with a little bit of saran wrap or plastic wrap. Let it sit for about a half an hour, right? Because I want the flour water mixture, I want the dough to relax a little bit, and then I'll go ahead and shape it into nice long cylinders so that I can then pull or tear it apart into little pieces that I'm going to eventually put into the pasta press, the KitchenAid pasta press, which I will show you in a future video. So definitely hang in there. Give me a big thumbs up, a big like, and I'll catch you all in the next video.